Chris and Ryan, and we know that you're dying to hear what we have to say today. I say we hear what we have to say today. It's the blank. Fill it in. Fill it in. Fill it in. Yeah. Gonna test it out on the new microphone. Let me take a sip of water.
He can't get it out, folks. He can't get it out.
Young world. Young world. Today, it's a different kind of day. It's spookier than usual. Spookier. But you know what, folks? Although today is a scary day, we'll get through it together. For I am Carlos.
And I am Ryan.
And this is the Blank with Carlos and Ryan Halloween Spectacular Edition. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. Welcome. Welcome to our Halloween special. Glad to be here with y'all. You might notice a few differences in this week's episode. The lighting is different a little bit. You know, wanted to change the color. We got the set design to match.
Somewhat.
We're
trying here.
You know, we're on a budget, so these we're a bit costumed up. Ryan, I believe, is a football jock or a high school jock. Is that what you're doing?
I'm going to turn into the big wolf on campus later.
Oh, is that what you are? You're a white dude? Nice. Here you go. I apologize, folks. Ryan was also on a budget this year. His White Lives Matter shirt didn't arrive on time, so this is what he had.
This is my second choice for the costume.
You know, he's making it what he is. You know, and I, you know, with the Bel Air Academy jersey and the Bel Air Academy jacket, I am a black teen with an exaggerated swagger. Sorry?
I think you have a wonderful swagger.
Exaggerated, very much exaggerated. I'm clearly Will Smith pre-slap. Do you find my costume funny? Do you know how much effort I put in it?
I'm just waiting to turn into the werewolf.
Oh, I don't think there's a full moon tonight. Is it weird how often he turned into a werewolf in that show?
I don't know. It was a good show, though.
Yeah, it was a pretty solid show.
I remember the girl being really cute.
Yes,
I don't remember what she looked like, but I remember like when I was younger, I think I had a crush on her.
She was pretty.
Shout out to YTV, man.
YTV.
Canadian television.
Yeah,
Some great classic stuff.
Classic shows. Mona the Vampire was on there.
Classic
stuff.
God, man.
Goosebumps.
Are
You Afraid of the Dark?
Angela Anaconda. That was a classic.
Great.
That was Canadian, from my understanding. Yes.
Yeah. Are You Afraid of the Dark? I believe.
Are You Afraid of the Dark was also Canadian?
Oh, it was Canadian. That's right.
That was Canadian. Yeah.
Who's Nev Campbell?
Yeah.
Was in that show.
Yeah, man.
I believe Ryan Gosling was in that.
Yes. Yeah. Honestly, Are You Afraid of the Dark? And like, I know, like our last year's episode, we're probably gonna repeat a couple of the things that we've talking about, but honestly, Are You Afraid of the Dark is a fucking classic.
Let me tell you something. For all you youngins out there, Are You Afraid of the Dark is quite possibly the most terrifying child show that you can ever watch. I'm not even exaggerating. It is absolutely scary as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, dude, there has been some horrifying episodes in that show. Like, absolutely terrifying. And for kids our age, I don't believe that we should be watching that shit. Like I could probably rewatch an episode, and be like, "Wow, this is fucked. There is no way we were old enough to watch this shit way back when." But it was directed to kids.
I loved it.
I loved every second of it.
It was beautiful.
It was great.
Absolutely beautiful.
It ruined Ryan's life though, because he's terrified of clowns now.
Any sort of that definitely the intro in itself was where it brings that clown as a kid. And that thing that show actually used to play late at night as well. So if you were up watching, YTV at that point in time, Super Scary Nights.
Oh, absolutely.
Super scary.
Absolutely terrifying. Do you remember what show scared you or episode scared you the most?
I believe it was the comic book clown episode.
That was a great one.
And I think I said this in the last year's episode. For those who haven't seen it, I forget. I'll try to see if I can get the season and the episode right for it. But yeah, that one was fucking terrifying. Terrifying as a kid. I actually I think the first couple times I didn't watch the full thing. I couldn't do it. No. And I'm pretty sure
get through. You have to watch the full episode.
I'm 100% sure that I had nightmares about that episode when I was a kid as well.
That episode scared the shit out of me. There was one where he was talking for 1 second, then his head fucking started growing, and then it exploded and confetti flew out.
Clowns, man.
Horrifying episode.
Clowns, man.
For me, there was this episode where a little person was he was like a virus in a computer.
Oh yes. He
was wearing like all silver and everything.
I think he had his brain out as well.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That was a scary one for me. I wasn't a fan of I had the nightmares from that one. But I'm not afraid of little people anymore. So get over your fucking phobia.
Wow.
Coward.
Just wow. Before we segue too deep into the episode, I do want to note, Carlos did speak about earlier, as you can see, is our Halloween themed episode with the lights. Shout out to AAQ Art for providing us a very scary portrait of a
young world. Cover your eyes.
It's actually pretty creepy, man. It's a very creepy painting.
Can you describe it for the young world?
So for those who can't see it, especially for our audio book listeners, we do have a very scary looking portrait of a lady with about 9 eyes, holding a bouquet of flowers, I believe.
That's not nice. I actually matched with a chick on Tinder with 9 eyes.
Ugh. What was the
That's so rude.
But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, super scary.
What was your question?
I was gonna say, what's that movie? Was it Total Recall with that lady with the three breasts?
Yeah, it was
Total Recall with Arnold.
Iger.
But yeah, and then we also in the back also got our Thriller, Michael Jackson in the shadows back there. So for those who can't see, we have a bit of a Thriller thing going on because it's Halloween.
Than a used pedophile.
Ugh.
But he was obviously cleared of all charges because he was proven not guilty. But
Carl's always got to bring out dark.
What
inside of
Halloween? It's Halloween episode, man. I'm just bringing up some shit.
And then
bringing up some shit.
The one last thing I do want to mention just before we get into the episode is our audio equipment. Carlos and I, we just got back from vacation. For those who watched our last episode, we I don't think we mentioned it in our episode, but yeah, Carlos and I, we definitely did a big upgrade over the last week.
Yes.
If it does sound a little bit muffled, we're still working at the kinks, but it should be good from here. High quality mics. We're getting there.
We're getting there, baby.
We're
getting there, baby.
Carlos is sounding mad clear, which is cool.
I'm sorry for all you folks out to hear my voice in clearer format.
But yeah, we're getting there. It's cool. Maybe we'll do a picture of my setup with my messy ass wires. Everything. But yeah, I just want to say happy Thursday to everybody.
Yes.
And if you are listening, happy Friday. It is a huge weekend in Toronto coming up.
Why?
Because Toronto Halloween weekend is actually fun as hell. I feel like I feel like it's fun.
You enjoy it.
I remember the last episode I said how much I loved Halloween. Like I absolutely love it.
You love Halloween.
I love Halloween. It's so much fun. I just love people being out and about, dressing up and shit like that. It's just cool as fuck.
What's the fun part about it?
It's just cool, man.
Screaming at the kids to get the fuck off your property.
I don't know. I've always loved the concept of Halloween. I love the handing out candy.
Yeah.
My little brothers, I did it. My whole family did it. It was dope, man.
Did you trick or treat?
Yeah. It was just part of the family. It was part of the thing growing up, kind of thing. So I love Halloween. Carlos and I actually have an event planned, but we'll probably talk about that in a little bit. But yeah, man, a big week coming up in Toronto.
It's the, I guess, like the official first one after COVID.
Yes. Yeah. That's actually a huge thing as well. Because I don't think we got to go out last Halloween.
No, we did not.
No, we didn't. So then that means this is the first official outing.
Yeah. Of the blank going
That's
out
wild.
for Halloween.
That's wild. We are actually going to have some cool content. I'm sure of it. Carlos, would you like to tell our folks what we're going to be doing on Saturday?
Absolutely. I'll be going to an orgy on Saturday where I will. Oh, not that. You don't want. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Whoops. I got my wires crossed. I thought we were on Saturday. We will be going to Revival, where it will be the Fresh Prince back in the '90s jam. We will be turning up and having a great time, and drinking, and I will possibly get arrested for indecent exposure, and it will be a great time. So it's going to be a fun time, a silly goose time, if you will. And what are you doing? It's a new microphone. I'm working on my radio voice.
Sorry, man. God, that shit was too funny.
What? You don't like my radio voice?
No, I love it. Love it. It's like it reminds me of the Bob Barker.
Bob Barker.
Yeah.
And reminder, everyone, remember to spay and neuter your pets. This is Bob Barker, and enjoy your weekend. And this is The Price is Right.
Yeah.
And cut.
I would say that if you are listening and you have no other plans, hit us up at Revival.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool, man.
Say hi.
Yeah.
Come through, say hi. Although I'll probably ignore you if you're a fan of the show, because I obviously have to play the part of being a stuck-up celebrity. But come through the Revival. And if you're not at Revival, have fun anywhere, dude. It's Halloween. Do something. Go out. It's the first one after COVID.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't trick or treat, though. If you're fucking 30 years old, will trick or treat, and don't find God. Don't find candy. All right. But just go turn up at a club. Slutty nurses, slutty cops,
goddamn,
slutty. Find God.
Goddamn.
And slutty whatever. What slutty Jeffrey Dahmers maybe.
Hot dog.
Hot diggity dog. Diggity dog. But yeah, it's going to be a great year. It's going to be a fantastic time. And we're going to go and turn up a little bit, if you will. Drink all kinds of Grey Goose bottles, pop champagne, and turn up like it's 1999. Alrighty. Well, that's it for today's episode. Tune in next week where we're going to discuss the wild dog competition out there in Sudbury. It's going to be a good time, and that's all I got to say about that. I'm your host. This is Chuck Berry speaking, and you enjoy your weekend there. Back to you, Ryan.
We did a whole bunch of testing before this, and Carlos is still playing.
A lot of racism a lot of homophobia
on our.
The testing was bad.
Just canceling us.
Right yeah,
it's just.
You know what? You know what? You know what I think about the canceling thing? I think that canceling shit is over. You want to know why? Because Elon officially acquired Twitter today.
Tell him in the mic.
Elon officially acquired Twitter today.
That's actually big news.
Huge news.
Huge news.
It was supposed to be, last year that he did it?
Yeah.
But then it fell through because I guess he couldn't get money from the banks to buy it. He borrowed from the Bank of Canada to purchase Twitter.
Really?
He borrowed some of the money from
Holy shit.
Bank of Twitter. Can you imagine Twitter had a fucking bank? Oh, what do you mean I can't take out $20? I called the ATM machine a fucking loser. And then I told me I tried to take out $20 from the Twitter machine, and now it's telling me I'm canceled. It deleted my account. Either or. But no. Yes, he borrowed from the Bank of Canada. He owes a lot of people a lot of money.
That's
a lot of money. But overall, even still, he backed out of it for a little bit because he couldn't get all the money in time. So they're gonna take him to court for backing out.
Do you know the final purchase price?
I don't. I believe $9 billion.
$9 billion for Twitter?
Yeah, I believe it was
Holy shit!
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it was
that
9
is
billion.
fucked.
Yes, I believe it was 9 billion that he purchased it for.
Is 9 billion? Is Twitter even worth $9 billion?
Oh, I think so.
Really?
Dude, it's like it's like
I thought it was dying.
I think it's
over
like
the
number
last
one number. I think it's like number 2 biggest social network or so.
over under Instagram.
I think so.
Wow.
Because Twitter is really good for advertising.
God, what are we podcasting for? We need to be making a social media.
Fuck that. Would you ever make I would never ever. Yeah, I'm not trying to
call it
advertise
the
on
blank
Twitter.
social media.
No, thank you. Can you imagine our fucking website? We make a website, a social media platform with us two running it. Oh Jesus Christ!
Anything would go.
Yeah,
anything.
Dude, we would get fucking canceled by everybody. Like within 5 minutes of us opening it, that was there.
That's huge news.
But yeah, officially acquired. He walked into the office today with a literal sink, like one that you use with a washroom, and he's just like, "Hey guys, I just figured I'd walk into the office and just to let that sink in that I bought Twitter."
Wow.
So
that's kind of cheesy.
So all those employees that have to deal with those horrible kind of jokes on a day-to-day basis, I feel sorry for you.
Yeah, definitely.
There was a rumor that he was gonna fire like 75% of the employees there.
Apparently, I read that.
He said that it's capped. He said that's not the case.
Oh, he was lying.
Yeah, well,
I hope so.
Why you think hope he's gonna fire 75%?
No, I hope he's lying.
Oh,
that would be fucking
that would awful.
Terrible. Yeah, it'd be awful. A lot of people would lose their jobs. 70%. That's a big percentage.
Twitter is responsible for a lot of cancellations, man. A lot. I mean, so
that is true.
Yeah, I mean, well, hopefully it's with Elon buying, because he did send out a message that he didn't purchase it just because of the money. He purchased it for the right for everyone to speak their voice without being attacked for it. And everyone is, at the end of the day, it's freedom of speech. That's a universal thing, right? Well, not universal. There's some places where. So at the end of
your hand off.
Yeah, they freaking take you to the gulag and. Oh boy. Speaking of gulag, are you Modern Warfare 2? You got that yet?
Yes. So for other somewhat small news for any of the people who like to play games, the new Call of Duty is coming out tomorrow. I think that for PlayStation 5 owners, you can play it tonight. I did happen to see a couple of places.
The campaign is already out.
Yeah, the campaign. I played a little bit of it.
How was it? I heard it was not
it's cool.
that great.
It's cool because how far we've gotten with technology. For those who do not keep up with like game engines and stuff like that, Unreal Engine 5, I believe, has recently came out. I don't know if you know anything about that.
Nope.
Unreal Engine 5 has actually came out, and that shit looks fucking realistic as hell.
Really?
For those who don't know, there's this one scene in the campaign where you're in Amsterdam, and I think you're trying to assassinate somebody, but literally they took a picture of real Amsterdam and put it beside the Call of Duty campaign.
Can't tell the difference.
And it's almost like,
damn,
it's so hard to be able to tell the difference because it looks so similar, and that's how far we've gotten with technology. So I'm a big Call of Duty fan. Carlos knows that. I've been a Call of Duty fan since like grade school. But
cool if I do this.
Yeah, take it away. Yeah. Figure out if that works.
Gonna take my answering machine now that I'm alone. I don't remember the words.
But Carlos,
yeah.
Before we get into a little bit more of the episode, what is the big yay news? I wanted to let you tell the our audience.
He hates the Jews.
He hates the Jews.
You know what?
God, this is gonna have to be a test.
What? What do you mean? What, you wanted to stop the recording? No, let them know the truth. Let them know the fucking truth. That the fact that I just realized that we don't have any money, so we're gonna need that. So I'm gonna hold off on any further remarks. But Kanye West is it's a whirlwind of a story that to follow up with. I mean, let's see what happened. Let's trace it back. Kanye said some things about those of the Jewish community that came across as anti-Semitic.
What was the tweet that got everyone going? Like, what was it, like 2 weeks ago? We actually forgot to mention it in our Cuba
to be
episode.
fair, we did talk about it briefly in our post on Instagram, but we
yes,
did
yes.
decline it.
Yes, yes. But I think it has to be talked about now.
No, I mean, like,
I feel like it's like
you
really
can't avoid it.
It was actually, I was on Reddit's front page, and two of the main, like, most popular Reddit subreddits had things about Kanye on the very front page, and then you have to have like millions of upvotes to get to the front page.
Right.
So it's like, man, like, that's huge news.
I mean, it's a big deal, man. I mean, like, to say something anti-Semitic in this day and age is just like, it's wild.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just coming off his interview from Drink Champs.
I didn't watch that.
I didn't watch it either, but he said some pretty wild shit in there. One of the things I do like from the highlights I've seen is he said that I could say something extremely anti-Semitic and Adidas would not even drop me. That's how important I am to Adidas.
Wild.
So we fast forward, he was dropped by Adidas. And not only that, Def Jam dropped him. Def Jam.
2 days ago.
So 2 days later, Adidas has announced that Kanye West is officially dropped due to his anti-Semitic comments. This is right after he said that he would never be dropped, even if he did say an anti-Semitic comment. Def Jam even dropped him. Label he's been with literally since college dropout.
From Through the Wire.
Yes. He's been with this label. They even drop good music. I feel sorry for the artists that are all good music.
So they drop good music. So that means like Pusha T.
Yeah. I
Big
don't even know Big Sean's with good music anymore because they're not like on good terms right now. Tiana Taylor.
What about Panda?
Oh, Design.
No. Is he still on? Oh, he left. Yeah. Okay.
But
wow, that's wild.
Yeah. Yeah, he's apparently Kanye said that this whole situation cost him like $2 billion.
Wow. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I didn't realize he had a number to it yet.
Well, allegedly, I don't know though. Kanye been saying some shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't this is wild times we're living in. Kanye is just saying shit, and he just did you see his Pierre Morgan interview?
No, I didn't. I think I saw a bit of, like, I think one highlight where he called him a boy or something like that. But other than that,
he said to him at one point, Pierce, why are you even talking? I'm richer than you. Why you should be taking advice from me?
Wow,
that's a dick move.
That's wild.
Now look here, I get it. You know, you're a rich man, Kanye, but don't be dissing a guy's income level simply because it's smaller than yours. Don't be saying, you know what I mean? Well, to be fair, Piers Morgan has a history of being a horrible interviewer, though. Like, he asks some pretty awful questions. So I mean, from both sides, like, guys, get it together. Come on, do better. Even Piers even asked him if he misses his wife. What the fuck does that have to do with anything about? What does that have to do with me losing $2 billion from the anti-Semitic comment? Like, what was that?
What was the interview for? Was it like just him bringing up and him trying to, like, him, Pierce asking him to address his comments on Twitter? Yes. Is that what it was?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like, I don't know, just I really think he needs like a PR. There's some people that need a PR team, and he's one of those guys. Yeah. He's just not. It's not good.
So good. As soon as he got dropped from Adidas, which was I think like a day ago, there was also news today, I think, or yesterday, something about Skechers. So what was that about?
He went into the Skechers headquarters unannounced, and if it was my building, I'd be like, "Oh shit, Kanye, my man, can I get an autograph?" Skechers are just like, "Get your Jew hating ass out of our building, fucking bastard, son of a bitch! You crossed the goddamn line." And yeah, they kicked him out.
I wonder what he was thinking. Like, what was his thought? Did it come out yet? Did he come out and say why he was at the Skechers headquarters?
I don't believe that has been revealed as of yet. I assume since he left Adidas, he's like, yo, I need someone to make some Yeezys. But
can you imagine? Do you think that Yeezy, if let's say Yeezy and Skechers partnered up, you think it would sell?
Their stock would blow the fuck up.
Yeah,
100%.
Do you think they would sell?
Oh my! Are you kidding?
After all this
Yeah, I think it's selling. I think his old shit's selling like hotcakes right now.
Before all of the anti.
No, I think now, even now.
Oh, even now.
I don't even think they're dropping. Like his old shit's probably selling like hotcakes right now.
Wow,
dude, the Kanye is popping, bro.
Yeah.
His name is everywhere.
I guess like in that case, any publicity
He
is
could
good.
come out
Any
with an
publicity
album.
is good publicity.
Oh, 100%. Like he can come out with an album on Friday and be like, "Oh fuck, a new Kanye." Well, I'm listening to it.
Yeah, I'd probably listen
Right?
to it too. Yeah.
I mean, like, dude, like he may be come across as crazy, but like, there's no debate. Kanye West is one of the greatest musicians of all time. No debate. And you know what also bothers me about this? It's like people know that he has like bipolar disorder, but yet they can't help but like push him away and just like cancel him. You know what I mean? There's people calling up requests to drop him from banks. You know, he had his bank account closed over this shit.
Was it JP Morgan?
Yeah.
I think it was. Wow.
You know, just simply because of the comments he made. Meanwhile, fucking Epstein and all these fucking billionaires who are fucking legit pedophiles are still, you know, their bank accounts are open and whatnot. You know what I mean? It's like, get your priorities straight, bro.
That's actual facts.
Right?
But I would like to stop there and just ask for any of our listeners, what do you think on that situation? Because I think Carl's definitely does feel strongly about it. I think it's definitely messed up. It was kind of like, it reminded me when we had the trucker convoy in Ottawa and how they were pausing truckers' bank accounts. In that kind of matter. So that's what it reminded me of. What do you guys think of that? But yeah, go ahead, Carlos.
It's just all this pressure. It's peer pressure at the end of the day. You know what I mean? 100%. If there was no pressure, Adidas 100% would still be doing business with them.
Definitely
100%. 100%. Like how's a company like Adidas being like, oh, we don't support the views of Kanye West? Meanwhile, the founder of your company was a literal Nazi. This is not making up. It's a fact.
Crazy.
It's an absolute fact. The founders of Adidas and Puma were brothers, and they were both in the Nazi organization.
That's nuts.
It's a fact.
Go look it up.
Good, look it up and tell me I'm wrong.
Go look it up.
But you won't, because I'm right.
So another one of the things that I was like somewhat reading on Reddit about Kanye is that there's a lot of people that were coming out and saying when Kanye was supposedly like anti-black, none of these companies cared. Like when he was saying stuff
the White
like,
Lives Matter. The White Lives Matter shirt.
Yeah. And like nobody came out and said anything. It wasn't that big of a deal. Even when he said like the whole like slavery is a choice kind of thing, I'm sure from was it a year ago or 2 years ago?
How long ago was that? Like 3 years ago?
A couple years ago, but saying stuff like that, I guess
can
be considered anti-black, and then like no companies they're not dropping him. Def Jam didn't drop him back then. You know what I mean? So it's like now we're getting into the anti-Semitism. You know, all of these big companies are dropping him now. So it's like, you know, what do you think in that situation? With like, Def Jam should have dropped him from the jump, like way back when, or like, you don't have to answer that question.
So are you trying to say Kanye was onto something?
No.
Oh yes.
No, not at all.
Think about it. He said something about the Jewish community, and all of a sudden he gets dropped. No, said something about the blacks. No. Can carry on with your business, sir. Oh yes.
But if he's coming after the Asians,
no,
I'm just kidding.
But are you trying to say Kanye was right? Are you trying to say that the Jews do run the world?
No.
Oh, I think you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, it's okay.
Maybe a little. Okay. No, I'm not.
It's okay. We're all friends here.
QAnon game.
Oh, geez.
No, I'm just playing. I don't even know what to think about all that. I'll be honest.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
It's just crazy for me how he went from idol to God. He went from God,
literal God, to
literally
a devil.
Yeah, like it's actually nuts.
Like everyone's against him. Well, I mean, to be fair, when he wanted out of the Adidas deal.
I didn't know that.
He did want out. He did say that he wanted out, and Adidas announced later that they're just like, our partnership with Kanye is under review. What the fuck is that shit? That's like fucking. That's like Jay-Z saying me and Beyonce are done, and she coming out with a tweet saying our relationship is under review.
Yeah,
bro, I'm done. There's no under review. Get me out of my goddamn contract. And then he says something anti-Semitic, and then the Adidas is like, peace, Kanye, you're done. No, don't be saying like, oh, Adidas did not drop me. I dropped them. That's the motive. That's the ideology that people need to understand, okay? Kanye did not want to work with Adidas, all right? Not after all this shit. It was good at first. It was a great deal. Made him a billionaire. But if you're not happy, you got to move on.
Got it.
Even if you have to say some anti-Semitic shit to leave, you got to.
What?
Okay. To be clear, I do not want anyone out there to say anti-Semitic jokes to get out of relationships, whether business or personal. Just to be clear. There, is that better?
We're so screwed.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Whatever, man. Twitter's owned by Elon now. We're fine. Everything's fine. You can say whatever you want now and not be judged about it, damn it.
But yeah, just crazy. Kanye's like story in the last like whatever 6 months.
It's wild, bro.
It's just been nuts.
It's wild.
Like,
but then I hear one of his albums, I'm like,
I miss the old Kanye.
No, I like this guy.
Drop from the soul, Kanye.
I love this guy.
Yeah.
I hope he curses in his music again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't curse because it's
not in Donda at all.
Wow. Yeah. Censors it. Censors all the features.
Oh yes.
But it's just like, how do you go from saying praise God to Jews are the devil?
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
That
yeah.
is
I didn't even really think about that.
That's a pretty interesting transition. You know? Well, it just goes to show you, folks. If you're gonna shop, don't shop Adidas. You know,
I used to work for Adidas.
I used to work for Adidas. And you know what? Let me tell you something. Kanye has a point, damn it. I worked in those shops. All right. I worked in the back. I'm not saying the Jews are the devil because I didn't work with any of them back at Adidas. I haven't seen a Jewish person at any Adidas I worked with. All very multicultural. But they are bastards. All right. They are sons of bitches. All right.
We're screwed.
I don't care. Whatever. We'll go to commercial. All right, folks. This episode is sponsored by Oh my God. I'm just kidding. Well, but I do have. I don't know. Have I said this story before? I probably did. But I remember when I opened the Adidas at the what's the name of the place down there? It's the mall outside.
Vaughan Mills.
No, further.
Oh,
near Saga.
Milton. The Toronto Premium Outlet.
Yes, that's the one. I opened.
If you haven't been there, go check it out. It's a pretty cool place.
Yeah, not bad deals. So I went there. I literally helped open the Reebok and Adidas store out there. And the president of the Canadian division came out to, talk to us for the opening day. And she's like, okay, folks, we're opening up. We have competition. And we want to make sure that the opening day is great. We want to do better than most of these retail stores, including the N-words down there. Now, when I tell you, me and my other black coworkers looked at each other like, what the fuck did she just say? I am like, wait, what? I am like, wait, what? And I look to the right outside and I see it's a Nike store. So I'm just like, this bitch. I went from this bitch to holy shit. Like, you couldn't have worded that any better.
She said N-word.
She said the N-word bound over there. And I'm like, what the fuck? I was just like, excuse me. I
thought you were making up a story.
I swear to God, this really happened.
I'm like, the president of the Canadian.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Adidas! What are you doing?
I'm telling you, man. That's what Kanye probably heard. He probably heard one of the other people when he was over there working at Adidas. Like, yo, what the fuck? What the fuck? And he didn't even want to hear the rest of it. And now he's leaving the goddamn organization. That's probably why Kanye is losing all his shit.
That's scary, man.
Bro, I was like, what the Oh, Nike. She's referring to Nike. I hope she was referring to Nike. She didn't clarify. I didn't even want to ask her. I was too scared for her to clarify. Oh what God. The fuck? I'm like, what?
That is nuts.
That is insane. Adidas, I was looking at the other employees. They're all laughing like uncomfortably. You can tell. Like,
yeah, I know. Definitely. That's like super.
Dude, that is awkward as shit. That's so I 100%. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, wait, what? But yeah, that's one of the highlights of working at Adidas. You know, misunderstood racism. Fucking
yeah.
Hot girls though. I worked at that store. I don't know about now because obviously I'm older and I don't roll like that. But back then, not bad.
Selective hiring.
Yeah, maybe.
Selective hiring.
I mean, hey, it's probably the area too. They produce them well in Milton. Yes,
Dezam. So let's get into some Halloween stuff.
Yeah, let's do that.
You know, it
got political in a hurry.
To the season, we just had to get over that Kanye story.
It's big news.
We didn't get to mention in our last episode, so I just wanted to make sure that we did speak about that today. But for Halloween, like Carl said, we are heading to Revival. I believe it's called Revival Event Space and Bar or something along those lines. They do great parties.
Have you been?
I have been. I've been once. So shout out to Revival. The reason why I went.
Don't ignore me. I want to know what happened when you've been.
It was Smith and Wesson.
Oh, is it there?
Yeah, they did their concert. They came to Toronto. I think it was about 2000 and maybe 2017. And they came. Great concert. When I was younger, I knew them, but I didn't listen to them.
No.
Funny enough. And then went to the concert. I'm like, wow, these guys are dope.
So you don't listen to Smith and Wesson?
I was hyped.
I've seen your playlist. It's like Sarah McLachlan and Shania Twain.
Hey, man.
Uh-oh.
Michelle Branch.
Oh, yeah. Her too. Sorry.
She's a criminal.
Uh-oh. What do you mean?
Didn't she like hit her boyfriend or something like that? Michelle Branch?
What country singer hasn't?
I don't know.
What do you mean hit her boy? Like what? Like a bat?
I'm pretty sure she like abused her boyfriend recently.
Oh, like it was like domestic abuse.
I'm not even kidding.
I
think it was Michelle Branch.
Holy shit!
I'll have to double check that.
Yeah, let's we don't want to accuse nobody of being a domestic abuser.
I'll look it up.
Shout out to Ike Turner. But what? Oh, do you think the spirit
and Bobby?
Oh, we should have gotten a Ouija board so we can resurrect the spirit of Ike Turner. Just like Ike Turner. Wherever you are, please speak to us. And then we just move the letters. It says, bitch, what the fuck you came back? Where's Tina? Where the fuck you trying to resurrect me?
We are going to be doing a Ouija board for next Halloween's episode.
Yeah, so just resurrect the spirit of all these domestic abusers.
God. Carlos is
Oh Jesus! Yo, I'm going crazy since Elon bought Twitter, man.
Oh my God!
Holy shit!
Carlos is gonna get a Twitter. If you get a Twitter, I'm not allowing you to watch.
Yo, bro, if I get a Twitter, like
blank Twitter is
just cancel the show.
Between us, I'm actually going to get Twitter if we get the blank Twitter because I'm not going to allow him to deal with that because we will definitely be murdered.
No, man, my boy Elon got us, man. He'll put like protective stuff on it.
But to jump back into Revival, it's a great space. They are doing a Fresh Prince 90s Halloween event on the Saturday. Carlos and I will definitely be there. We're also celebrating a birthday, which is super hype. So shout out to Daniel.
Yeah.
We're gonna do your 30th up big. Just hype.
It'll be a good time.
To the 30s, buddy.
Yeah, pal. It took you long enough, son of a bitch, but you made it. You did it to your 30s, and now we're gonna celebrate it like it's 1990-30.
1993.
1990. Weren't they fucking racist as fucking 1930?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh Jesus! So we're not gonna do that then, because we weren't even allowed in the club in 1930.
I don't know if there were clubs in 1930s.
Probably not.
Maybe. But
Hmm.
what are you excited about for Saturday? What are you excited about for Halloween parties? Like,
well, obviously the costumes to see what everyone's wearing. Do you know what you're gonna wear?
I'm
probably not. I'm probably just gonna wear like a '90s theme like clothing. I don't think I'm gonna dress up. Should I break out the pants?
You can break out the pants.
I don't know.
MC Hammer pants.
It is 90s.
Yeah, 90s.
But I don't
MC
know,
Hammer
man.
Pants. I
am I
also have
over
a pair of MC Hammer pants.
Whoa!
So
are we
ones.
matching?
I have purple ones.
So are we gonna match?
Eventually.
What do you mean?
I wasn't planning on it.
But can you confirm, please, so we can match?
I want
to match with you, and then we can post it on the blank.
That would be pretty cool.
That would be
good content.
That would be great content.
I'm sure they're probably gonna be playing MC Hammer that night at least
it's
once.
It's a 90s song.
So
and we can enter the costume contest. No, you don't want to enter that. What if it's like an all seasons pass to the Raptors?
That'd be huge.
That'd be big.
Huge.
Massive. What if it was to the Bucks?
Then I'm wearing my MC Hammer pants.
Wow.
No, I'm just playing.
Wow. Traitor.
I'm with you though. I love costumes. I love when people dress up. I think it was just super cool seeing what people come up with, man. Like it's actually crazy.
Oh, it's gonna be good, man.
I hate to say it, but CrossFit earlier, man. Like some lovely, lovely ladies.
I'm telling you, that's one. That's the other thing that I'm looking for is the That's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah. So Revival is actually pretty cool. It's actually known to be more of a like an older spot, I would say. You don't run into too many like 19-year-old, 20-year-olds in that area.
So cougars.
It's more like a 30s, 40s kind of bar in itself, from my understanding, or at least from what I remember. So it should be fun.
Oh, it's gonna be a good time. Gonna be a good time. Good time. Good time. Oh yeah. So join us at Revival, where we're going to be going and, turning up and, really set this party off right. So make sure you raise the roof and bring your 40 cups, because we're about to go and set the roof on fire. We don't need no water. Let the motherfucker burn. Burn, baby. Burn, burn, burn.
Carlos is loving
Oh, yeah.
Loving them.
Hey. Let them know that this is DJ Chocolate Thunder, ready here for your making believe wonder. And this next song is one of my favorites. It's Half on a Baby, but I'm sorry, I'm being told that I cannot play this song due to his what did he do? He did what? He on who? Folks, you can just please ignore that. I do apologize. We'll just carry on and never ever mention this artist again. But let's talk about recent shows. Let's talk about The Cosby Show. What? I can't talk about him either. What's wrong? What'd he do? To how many women? Oh, Jesus Christ. Lord have mercy. I'm sorry, folks. I do apologize. I guess I can't talk about him either. Did some wild shit. Let's talk about sports. Let's talk about the recent record for Mr. O.J. Sorry? He did what? The who? But he got away with it. I'm sorry, folks. I can't talk about him either. I guess this is really the end of the episode then, because I have nothing else to talk about. Tune in next week. We'll be talking about more about, I guess, I don't know. Hopefully anybody else that did not commit any heinous crimes. This is Chocolate Thunder, making sure you wonder and turn up a little bit. Oh, yeah. That is a 90s DJ in 2022.
I loved it.
Oh, thank you, sir. I mean, that's why we got the mics. We want to do a little sketchy up. We need to turn up a little bit here in the show. Try something different. Try something new.
I agree.
Just spice it up a little bit. I would say we're not veterans, but we're pretty in there. In this, 70 plus episodes. We're doing okay.
I'd say so.
Yeah, so just try it up a little bit. Turn up. All right. What are your thoughts on 9/11?
Oh, what's crazy?
Uh-oh.
So speaking of 9/11, so there was this thread on Reddit, and it was like, it was on the Ask Reddit subreddit. So for those who don't frequent Reddit, there's a subreddit, or I guess a part of a page where someone can just ask a question to the entirety of the community of Reddit.
Yeah.
So one person goes with the theme of Halloween coming up. What is the worst Halloween costume you've seen in the recent years?
Yeah.
And I think one of the top comments was sexy 9/11 survivor.
Holy shit.
So he was at this party. So I think that he actually gave a bit of a description. No, it was no, a woman, like a girl did it.
Oh, Jesus.
So he was like, the dude commented, he goes, I was at a party, and this girl was all like ruffled up with like ripped clothes and stuff like that, like dusty and stuff, but she looked really good, like really sexy, like how costumes kind of portray the sexual part of women and how they looking good.
It's okay. You all right? You need some water? You're looking kind of thirsty there, sir.
Pretty much, I think like he went up to her and asked her what she was, and she's like, "Oh, like I'm a 9/11 survivor," which was really, really fucked up. And I don't know why she thought that was okay.
Wow.
But a sexy 9/11 survivor, that has to be one of the worst.
That is
costumes.
Awful taste. That is an awful taste.
I've heard.
Terrible. Oh, I heard a story where the comedian Russell Brand. He's the British guy, and do you know the movie Forgetting Sarah Marshall?
Yes. The long-haired guy. Yeah. He was also in that movie with P. Diddy.
That's right. Get him to the Greek.
Get him to the Greek.
So way back, all before those movies came out, he was like really fucked up on drugs, and he did like all this risque shit. 9/11 happens literally like a day after he came to the office dressed up as Osama bin Laden.
Wow.
And it was no like costume party or anything. He literally just came back to his office dressed up as Osama.
That is fucked.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. All for the sake of comedy. Now, if there's a man who should be grateful there was no cancel culture at his time, it's Russell Brand, because fucking that is a disaster. Yeah.
2011.
2001.
Sorry, 2001.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Literally, like
holy shit.
Like the next day or the day after. I'm not sure when the news came out when Osama was responsible, but yeah.
That is fucked.
Yeah.
Russell.
Yeah, Russell.
Is he even big now? I haven't really heard anything about him.
He's like good on the internet. He's a very intelligent person from what I've seen. Like dude is very well spoken, very intelligent. But I haven't seen him in shit in like quite a while.
Did he ever like apologize or anything after that for it?
Well, I mean, he was on drugs, dude.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Like, he did some
Trying
shit.
crazy
so
drugs.
I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is what it is, shouted. You should forgive and forget. But I mean, that's a pretty that's a rough one. That's a pretty rough one. All right. Do you remember your favorite costume that you've ever worn?
I think it was probably when I was a kid. I think one of the first times I actually remember that far of actually trick-or-treating. My older brother actually bought me this costume, and this is when The Mask first came out.
Oh my god.
He actually got me like the kid's small jacket, like dress jacket with the yellow pants.
Oh my god.
And then we went out and got this really cheap like green mask.
Yeah.
And I had like this top hat that wasn't the exact top hat that he had, but it was still somewhat similar.
Yeah.
And I love that Jim Carrey movie.
Oh my god.
Growing up as a Canadian, Jim Carrey was like the fucking man.
He was a god.
And he was killing it in all those movies that were coming out like back to back.
Oh my god.
Just still a stud. So honestly, probably The Mask is probably one of my favorite costumes that I've ever worn.
Movies of all time. Oh,
Cameron Diaz in that movie.
Oh, that was her first movie.
Oh, I didn't know it was her first one. Dizam
and dude, she looked.
Dizam.
If anyone wants to come dressed as Cameron Diaz this Saturday and trying to do some chicky boom on the dance floor, let me know. I know the steps off by heart, so I'll dance with you. You know what I'm saying? But golly, Cameron Diaz, she quit acting.
Now I think about it, I haven't seen her in much.
She like
as of recent.
Yeah,
good for her.
Yeah,
good for her.
She, Hollywood wasn't it. It's not like she was doing bad. Like she was still doing great. She just like pieced out.
I remember Charlie's Angels. Woo!
Yeah,
that was a
those
classic
three
movie.
women, I swear to
Yeah,
God,
it's a classic
Lucy
movie.
Liu, Cameron Diaz, and Drew Barrymore.
Yeah,
Lucy Liu, man,
Lucy Liu.
she still got it.
She does.
I've seen her recently. I've seen recent pics. Holy moly, God, she was something else.
But yeah, what about you? What was your favorite costume ever put together by the Carlos Jose?
Trying to think. I think I've also told this story before, but I came to work one day and it was I think it was like my second week at this new job, and everyone was wearing costumes, and people were just like coming up to me asking me what my costume is. I'm like, you can't tell? And they're like, no. And I'm like ignoring people. I'm just like, you know what? Just guess what I am, because I'm not. If I have to tell people, then I'm just not gonna bother saying it. And they kept on asking me, everyone who's wearing a costume or who's like loves Halloween, like, what's your costume? What's your costume? What's your costume? And there's like a costume contest I wanted to enter, but then I told people what I was before, like my friends who I started with, I told them what there was. They're like, yeah, that's a bad idea. But I'm just like, why? I love my costume. But either or, whatever. I didn't enter because I listened to their opinion. But this last person really got to me. They're just like, hey, buddy, you're not wearing your costume. I'm like, I am wearing a costume. And he's like, yeah, but no, you're not. What are you supposed to be? And I'm just like, I'm Justin Trudeau. Clearly, the look of his face just screamed, I need to talk to HR immediately. And I just like, well, fine, whatever. So I didn't enter the contest. It's bullshit. I think I had it that year.
I was fired 2 weeks later.
Yeah. all in all, I never talked to those friends of mine ever again. And I don't know. I think I had it that year, 100%. That contest was mine easily. It was like right in the time where Trudeau came out with where those pictures of him came out.
Yeah,
I had it.
that's bad.
Yeah. Why?
No. Your costume's fine, but
Thank you.
The Justin Trudeau thing was bad.
That was pretty rough.
Yeah, that was
and he
rough.
still won. That's what makes it fucked. This country's fucked up, man.
He won.
We clearly did not make progression in terms of a race if he won, knowing full well what the fuck he did. All right. But in all seriousness, my favorite costume, what did I do? It was I don't even remember what grade I was in. I dressed up as Boba Fett from Star Wars.
That's cool.
That was probably my favorite costume.
That's very cool.
Yeah, I enjoyed that one a lot. Yep.
I think another story I had, I was dressed up as I had a red vest with a blue jean jacket. I had the G-Shock watch, my hair slicked back, blue jeans, and then Air Forces on. And
you went as a communist?
But Back to the Future, so Marty McFly.
Oh.
And I remember I was dancing or whatever like that. Everyone's dressed up. They all got masks on, and this girl comes up to me. I don't didn't know her. She came up to me randomly, and she taps me on the shoulder, and she goes, "Hey." I'm like, "Hi." And she's like, "I've been looking at you all night. I've been trying to find out what your costume is." And then I finally hit me. And I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "You are Marty motherfucking McFly." And I'm like, "Yes." I'm like, "You're the only one who's gotten that so far." And then I think she asked me for my number from what I can remember, but I don't remember. But I don't ever think I called her. But shout out to you, whatever your name is. You're very sweet for remembering. Or at least guessing my costume correctly, but that was really cool. I probably didn't get the sign properly, but Jesus Christ. But yeah, fun, man.
Ryan, what the fuck, man?
Good stories, man. Good
what
stories.
The hell? How are you gonna end it off like that by telling people that you never what the shit, dude?
I was terrible at that stuff.
That was oh my god.
Terrible.
Come on, brother. What are you doing? Whatever. I want to play a game with you. A Halloween themed game. We're gonna keep it lighthearted, keep it PG. Why are you looking at me like I'm not gonna do that? I will do that. It's gonna be PG.
Do whatever you need to do, my friend.
All right, great. Smash or pass with cereal.
What was that?
Oh fuck. It must have been the ghost of Eileen Wuornos. There's no weird Ouija board this time either, so she's around. Smash or Pass Serial Killer Edition.
Smash or Pass Serial Killer Edition.
Yeah. So I'm going to name a serial killer, and you have to tell me Smash or Pass.
And Smash or Pass. What is the definition of smash?
Pass meaning I have no interest in you. Smash meaning I'm gonna take you to the room and fucking pedigree you, give you the people's elbow, and pin you 1, 2, 3 until you've climaxed.
Okay then.
All right.
Got it.
That's sex.
Got it.
All right. Ted Bundy.
Smash.
He's a handsome guy.
Well, people loved him.
Yeah, he was a good. I mean, like
people absolutely adored him.
You know, all the victims, they seem to. I mean, they like even during his trial, there were women literally lined up trying to smash. He was a very attractive man, according to the ladies. I don't see it. I'm not into white dudes. I like Asian guys.
He was. He was a good-looking dude.
Charles Manson. He wasn't a serial killer, but he was.
He was nuts.
He was nuts.
He was absolutely nuts. He was nuts. That thing where he's doing in court, he's like,
yeah,
that was fucking weird, man.
What, you don't find that attractive?
That was fucking weird. So I am going to have to say pass.
Well, I was gonna say, what, you don't find that attractive?
No, Charles.
Hey, Charles.
He reminds me of you remember that one horror movie back when we were kids? I think it was called House of 1,000 Corpses with Rob Zombie.
Yeah.
I think that's what he reminds me of.
Really?
Like if I were to just, and I don't know why these two connect because they probably don't have any connection. Maybe just for gore purposes, but it just reminds me of that. And that movie scared the shit out of me when I was younger.
That was a pretty gory movie. Rob Zombie directed some pretty gory shit, man.
Some very gory shit. There was a clown in that movie. I'm pretty sure as well. So that definitely did 2 times for me.
But you don't find his little outburst of strange words attractive?
No, definitely not.
No. Hey Charles, how you doing? Skippity papa, the man's trying to get you, man. Oh yeah. You don't.
He was nuts.
All right, whatever. Eileen Wuornos.
I have no idea who that is.
She's the Charlize Theron played her in Monster. The woman who was supposedly a lesbian but slept with men and then ended up killing him.
Oh, that's messed up. But if she looks like Charlize Theron, then
no, she does not. I assure you,
she smash.
It isn't. I tell you
3 times.
2 ends of the spectrum. Those two.
Whoop, whoop.
No, she looks. Yeah, she looks nothing.
Whoop, whoop.
I assure you, you do not want to lay with this one. I just wanted your thoughts and opinion on it, but yeah.
I'm sorry.
Who's Jeffrey Dahmer?
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna say pass.
Really?
I'm gonna say pass. He that whole like Jeffrey Dahmer thing as of recent with Netflix and all that stuff has actually been.
Did you finish it?
I didn't, unfortunately.
What happened? What episode?
I think I stopped at the 4th, and I stopped watching.
Isn't there only like 5 episodes?
Or maybe the 3rd. Might be the 3rd. I think it was right when he got caught. He got arrested in that episode, and that's the episode that I didn't get to watch.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So it was the guy that got away, and then the cops came and then arrested him eventually.
Yeah.
That one I just didn't get past that, unfortunately.
What was it? Was it boring or
no? Something about me. I can't finish what I start.
Ryan, did you just admit on camera you have a problem climaxing?
Oh, this is supposed to be PG.
Oh Jesus. Well, we went from PG to PG-13. We just skipped R. Now we're just rated X for some reason. Holy shit. All right. Well, I think I'm good this week. It's good. Well, I don't even know if this was even a Halloween episode, to be honest. I think it was just really freaky deaky.
I think we definitely got all aspects of everything. I think we got to test out these microphones really well.
Yeah. Nailed that.
Carlos's 90s radio host voice was absolutely wonderful.
Thank you.
And I hope that you enjoyed somewhat of our decor.
Well, we want to do better, but y'all motherfuckers ain't supporting us. All right? Y'all motherfuckers ain't trying to get with it. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to do better, but y'all motherfuckers need to subscribe, bro. Come on, help brothers out. We're trying to get out the hood, man.
We're getting there.
We're getting there, slowly but surely. But we need you guys to spread the word of the blank with Carlos and Ryan. We're trying to make it big. We're trying to speak to the young world. Tell them that we're the truth. All right. And if y'all watching and y'all hearing us, spread the truth. All right. Don't spread your legs. Wait till the weekend. Spread the truth for now. All right. Like and subscribe on our YouTube page. Listen to us on podcasts available, Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, wherever podcasts are available. Spread the word anywhere, bro. Your nearest library, your insane asylum, church, wherever you worship. All right. Speak to somebody on the train or the bus, even if they're screaming, "Please, God, stay away from me, or I'm gonna call the police." Why did that bitch do that to me for? Don't forget to always make sure to leave a comment. If you have any constructive criticism, let us know. Let us know. That's my take. What's wrong?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
All right.
Nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Your looks are trying to make me
nothing at all.
Make me very nervous, Ryan.
No, but that is this week's episode.
All right.
Carlos and I definitely want to thank you for joining us in our part 2, our second episode of Halloween. I can't believe it's been a year.
It's been a year. It's been one whole year.
We've definitely advanced quite a bit. We've changed our environment a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, these cool orange lights. But yeah. That is all.
That's all for this week. Tune in next week where DJ Chocolate Thunder might be making another appearance. Who knows? Maybe after the weekend, maybe DJ Chocolate Thunder might be carrying a baby, but that's not possible because I wear rubbers. Remember, y'all, if y'all celebrating Halloween this weekend, be safe out there. For all the kids that are going trick-or-treating, make sure to go with an adult and make sure to double check the candy to make sure it ain't so creepy shit in them. And
shit.
You know what I'm saying? And also for all you adults out there that are celebrating Halloween, be safe out there. Keep your guns and your knives at home. Party up, party, because it's the first one after COVID. And make sure to use protection. Be safe out there. And for those that don't wear condoms, good for you.
Goddamn.
But on that note, my name is Carlos.
And I am Ryan.
And this is The Blank with Carlos and Ryan. And don't forget to fill it in. Oh, that's copyright. That's copyright. That's copyright.